Hi all. I just finished the Pocari sweat run, and here's my thoughts on the um, overall thoughts on the run itself. Um, it's more of a cross country race rather than an actual road run because you're doing it mostly on sand and gravel. Um, there are parts of the run where it's like road surface, like when we are like running on the loop. And speaking of the loop, you have to like do a mini turn. I think it's around like few hundred meters, couple of hundred meters, where you have to go uphill and like go down slow as well. So it's quite challenging to do that. And I think after that point, you start running on sand, then you lose a lot of energy. I think a lot of like other runners also like talk about like how it's very difficult to like pushing after like you get to the sandy part. I think for me it was somewhere around halfway point, like after the second half I'm like literally like don't have a lot of energy. I have to conserve it, my energy. And I was running and hoping that I don't get stitched and experience the same thing I did back in my national cross country championships in 10 years back. So I was like conserving very hard, and I think I wasn't really able to like master enough energy to like kick in the last km. So like the timings were not as good as what I expected, but I tried my best, and overall execution is good for the course that I ran. Um, but yeah, I could have run the last km a lot harder. Um, but maybe I was a bit conservative. Um, Oh yes, so like my overall thoughts on the race, other than just the race itself, I think the atmosphere is really nice. It kind of brings me back to the cross country days because, like, when you reach there, people are just doing warm ups. People are like just doing strides. It's like very um welcoming. Like I don't really see that in my Skechers run like in June this year. So um, it makes me feel like pumped up, energized, like to start the race. Yeah, and I think apart from that, I would generally recommend this race if you are into trail running or want to compete in trail runs because yeah, most of the route is like sandy trail, and you're gonna be running a lot harder than when you run on road. I don't recommend this road if you want to PB. You want to like run on a very flat surface, and also like if you want to like don't like turns, yeah, because there's a sharp turn in the route. Yeah, so overall I probably give this run maybe 7 out of 10 because overall I think it's well executed. Like there's also like booth like Pocari sweat booth like in the middle of the run, so like a drink booth in the middle of the run, and the distance is accurate. Just that I think the 3 points that's missing is really the mini loop that we have to run. I feel like they could have done that a bit better. Like let's make it more like extra distance that we cover more. Like just run a full like Bedok Reservoir plus enough 400 plus meters. I would gladly take that rather than running the mini loop. But again, some people might feel that the mini loop is better because it's road surface. It's not like on sand. But for me, I feel that I'd rather like start off from the sand and like just run one full loop and a bit of extra. Um, yeah. So, uh, yeah. This is a medal. So yeah, this is a medal, silver, and yeah, there you go. And I came in around 18th overall. Um, which I felt was quite okay, quite good, because I start quite far back. I almost tripped like twice also, so like I think it was quite a good performance overall, considering that um, I haven't raced in Bedok Reservoir for like the last 10 years. All right, so I guess this marks the end of my season for the year, and like I will probably get go into like 2.4K training until like my reservice in like November. Yeah. All right. It will be a long while before I post another video. So all the best, and keep chasing your running goals. 加油！